So now let's see how we can work around with document printing options inside of Google Docs. So to work with printing options, you can simply go on to the top, and here you can see that there's a print option. If I were to click on this, you get the printing option right over here with all of the settings that you want to use. You can also access the printing option by going into File right over here. And then over here, you can see that there's print right over here at the bottom. So once you click on print, what you can see is this, you get the same printing option. So over here in the destination, you'll be able to choose out the printers that is attached to your computer. So in my case, I don't have any printer, so I have a virtual printer, Adobe PDF, which is what I'm going to use. Now here you can select the pages that you want to print. So in my case, all of the pages are being printed right now. So I'm just going to go to custom, and I'm going to choose only the first page, not all. So I'm just going to say 1 right over here, and only one page is there now in print preview, as you can see. You can go over here and choose whether you want to print in black and white, or you can choose color, just like this, as you can see. I'm just going to choose black and white over here. Let's see how that turns out. And then you can go to more setting right here. You can choose the paper size. So it's by default set to letter. So I'm just going to go for A4 right over here, and it readjusts the content according to that. Then you can have pages per sheet. As you can see, you can also have 2 pages per sheet if you want that as well. I'm just going to go for 1 page per sheet. And then in the quality, you can see you can choose the margin. So you can do 72 dots per inch, which is a very low quality printing, but the ideal one for most of the printers is 300 dpi. For photos, it's usually 600. So let me just stick to 300 in this one. You can also go for no margins over here. Just like that, you can see that there's no margin. You can have minimum margin right here. So it does not actually reflect on because of the content right here. Or you can have custom margin over here as well. And then what you can do is you can pull this out right here, and then it adjusts the content according to the margin, as you can see right over here, just like this. So you want your content to be right over here. This is how it works. You can go over here onto margin. So let's just go to default right over here, and then all header and footers actually pop up. You can go to scale option over here. So right now it's set to 100%. So if you want somewhere around like 70 right over here, then it scales down everything to 70%. You can also buff it up more, just like that, in it, and it zooms the content in. But what happens is that it just cuts off many of the things, as you can see. So I'm just going to go around and keep it back on to 100 right over here. And over here on the top and the bottom, there's header and footer, so I can enable or disable this. So if you want the header and footer, you want the doc link, which you can use for future references, you can just go around here. You can also go for background graphics if you have background graphics enabled. And over here, this is the shortcut key to print. And once you're ready to print, you can just hit on the print button. And in my case, I'm using a PDF generator instead of a printer, so you have the PDF generator. In your case, if you have the printer, it'll just start printing out. So once you hit save, it'll just save out the document right over there. And then you'll be able to access it out. You can see right here that I've already generated a PDF link out of the print options, as you can see. And it has generated a PDF file with all of the settings that we applied. And those are how you can work with document printing options inside of Google Docs document. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.